Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 20 of my journey through Group Self-Found Necropolis League. Last time, I went through a lot of Allflame Embers and then crafted two big upgrades to my Spellslinger Firestorm of Pelting triggerbot Saboteur build that I've been working on. I made the shield that has T1 life, spell damage, fire spell, skill gems, plus 3 max fire res, and lightning res. Pretty insane. Then I did another graveyard craft to craft a pair of gloves that had a ton of resistances on them as well. One thing I want to do today is farm Exarch Embers so that I can get this increased damage per frenzy charge changed to a chance to unnerve enemies. That will be a decent damage buff for the build. And then I re-rolled belt that ended up giving me fire res strength. I used a warlord exalt on it, also giving me some extra damage there. And then I reworked the build last time to now have Eldritch Battery. So now my mana cost is coming from my energy shield that is protecting my mana. I swapped out my inspiration for a conk effect because it seems that the tighter AoE kind of gets better single target damage with it. And then I also have an Eternal Blessing Zealotry for even more extra damage. And now finally it has some kind of decent damage and is churning through maps pretty good. The big upgrade that will come today is the Empower kicking over to level 3. I can run incursions to get a double corrupt for that and try and go for level 4. That'd be insane to get. And then Awaken Firepin leveling up one more time will allow me to replace Wave of Conviction as my source of fire exposure. And that will smooth things out as well. And there were a couple good ideas in comments. Somebody suggested that I throw Culling Strike on my Frenzy. I can't believe I didn't think of that, but that is a great idea, because why not? And then I can, if I manage to hit with it, let's see what my accuracy is. 62%, so I can get a Culling Strike there. That'll be cool. And I'm gonna throw a Screaming Invitation in, just kind of see where things are looking like against some kind of boss. I do have max spell suppression now, and while in the presence of a rare or unique enemy, I am getting a bunch of ES regions, so I can spam stuff down a lot better, and it makes it much easier to get this zealotry off. So it's not the greatest damage yet, and it might never get there, because I mean, I just threw this build together and who knew if it would work when I started. So I keep upgrading it and trying to make it better, and it's got enough damage to pull this off. It's got the spell suppression, evasion, decent survivability stuff, so I can probably just tank this. Yeah, though I'm wary about the possibility of T17s or Ubers with this without some insane stuff to happen. Like, I need a double corrupt on my Dialas to give me levels or something, because it's not going to get as far as I was hoping it would without those things. Now, if I can replace a ring, I have an idea that I might be able to throw in. I think it's a Circle of Anguish ring to give me a bunch of fire damage and increase the buff effect on my Herald of Ash. That will definitely help give me more damage as well. But I feel like I pulled so much damage from like everywhere already that it's going to take a lot to get it to the point where it's feeling good against bosses. Having the exposure on hit and the unnerve, those things are going to open a lot up. And then maybe I can even get a Watcher's Eye that has Fire Pin while affected by anger, then drop the Zealotry, switch it to anger, and be able to get more out of it there as well. We'll see how things go, but my main goal is to just keep farming corpses, keep doing some Allflame Embers, and see what corpses I can get. I probably won't be able to make another big gravecraft today on anything, but I have some of the bigger, better Allflame Embers still to do today. But yeah, this boss fight, like, I could have done this faster on probably both of my other builds, So, still a lot to be desired here. I want to see this Culling Strike. Come on, we're close. I gotta hit him. I don't know if he's under 10% yet or not. Nope, Inescapable Doom. Alright. I have no life. I need... Oh, there's my life flask, finally. Come back. Come on, cull it. There we go. So that works. So let's switch up the Atlas passive tree, drop Eater, add Exarch, and go fishing for some Unnerve. And the rest of this Atlas passive tree is set up to get as many corpses as possible, with all of the corpse stuff that I could get. Extra strong boxes, extra shrines, extra map mod effect all over the place. Shrines and strong boxes add monsters from the base map pool, so those can be affected by Unresolved Anguish and get more corpses. I'm going to throw all of my meat sacks in this Necropolis locker, so I have those at the ready for good opportunities. I think I saved frogs and rats to help ease T17 maps, because they're crazy. They're Allflame Embers of Syndicate Researchers. Pack monsters can drop Scarabs. Syndicate Fabricator and Conduit. Fires exploding projectile, uses Flicker Strike, throws daggers. Well, slap some of these in. All three of these have high pack density. Well, there's the first Scarab. Ooh, maybe with this, should I have the rare Scarab drop chance thing? I don't have that. Well, and I've gotten 4 Scarabs already, so yeah, maybe I should have that. I can make that swap for the next map. And I brought Eater mobs in here instead of Exarch. I forgot to switch the dial. These Embers are so good. I think I need to try and like target something specific with them, and maybe try and block Scarabs I don't need as well, just for these Embers. Like, it's giving me so many Scarabs that it's worth, I think. Now, what if like almost all of those were ambush Scarabs, which are the ones I need? That'd be pretty big. I would enjoy that. Alright, if I want to do that, that's going to take Atlas passive points. Or do I have a Scarab tree? There's some Scarab stuff on this. It doesn't have the strong boxes. It might be better just to like work it into here. So drop a bunch of this stuff on the left side, I think. I got a bunch of unmakings yesterday, so feeling a little more free to make this big change like this. Where's ambush? Ambush and domination's over here. So grab more likely to be ambush, more likely to be domination. Then I want to block all of this. Block them all. So this prevents Scarabs of these types from dropping. Or Scarabs found in your maps cannot be Blight Scarabs. So this should increase the likelihood that they become domination ambush. And I don't want less common varieties, actually. 89 quant totems. Vuln. They're going to have spell suppression. I can do that. Then actually go full juice. 2 ambush Scarabs. 2 domination Scarabs with the domination. Craft domination here. Switch to XR. Yeah, normal, high. Okay, 2 highs. Slap these in there. Add one to the pack size. Put one here. There's different types of these. Syndicate Assassins or Syndicate Researchers. 48 pack size, 158 quant. Yep. Guaranteed spell suppression. 55% magic monsters, 11 strong boxes, 4 shrines. Alright, hit a strong box. Let's see. Harbinger, Breach, Harvest. I blocked Harvest, though. Okay, so does it not matter? Bestiary. Scarabs found in your maps cannot be Harvest Scarabs. And Breach should be turned off as well. So it looks like you can't really weight these like you can normal Scarab drops. So, tested and learned. So just down some unmakings. But if it would have worked, had to know. And I'm going to get even more out of this because I made the map rare and added extra shrines. A sanctuary map. Always good to get more T17s for whenever I make a build that is capable. Allflame Ember of the Hunter. Nice. There's so many Scarabs. It is crazy. I think the shrines are the best. They just pop with tons of stuff. Incandescent Invitation. And wow, what an inventory that is. So here is the total haul of Scarabs from that one map. There's a few Scarabs. We got a Blight Scarab of Blooming. T14 plus blighted maps found in area drop as blight ravaged maps instead. Additional unique bosses. And the blight fills in one of the empty spaces. And I gave away my horned Scarab of glittering that I found. Right on. So these did nothing to prevent those scarabs from dropping. Let's try to get more likely, less common. And I don't know if the increased scarabs found. I mean, I could try add increased scarabs found and see if they drop more. Here we go. Increased monster variety. I don't know if that's a good thing. But this map is runnable. Run it back. Normal, normal, normal. Normal. Yeah, there's no highs in here, but it almost really doesn't matter. They get thrown into the strong boxes. One of them has 840 quant, one of them has upgrade to rare. We'll see. Horned Scarab of Tradition. I got the first one of those I've seen all league yesterday, and here's a second. Rituals spawned in here too. The fractured items continue to drop from the rituals, so I imagine this will do the same. This should spit out even more. None out of the first one. I got a Torment Scarab out of the second ritual. There still needs to be a way to delete these. Like, I really dislike having to pick up a corpse, move it, drop it on the ground in the coffin so I can pick up the item that's underneath it, when there could be a button just to destroy it. Hexproof Soul here. I actually got a Hex off onto it because of the Awakened Hex Touch. That's cool. And I called it. A Horned Scarab of Awakening. 2 Horned Scarabs in one map. Ah, fill your inventory, then put them in the coffins. Problem solved. There is the collection of scarabs from map number 2. Now, I can't say whether or not the more rare scarab chance had any effect in what happened. Not enough data to go by with the embers, but I did get 2 horned scarabs. Influencing Scarab of Conversion. I think the increased monster variety hinders the strat with the strong boxes and the shrines, because I don't know if that waiting for spawn density has any effect on the monsters that show up around the shrines or in the strong boxes. So since there are a lot more options on the list for me to replace monsters, I think it ended up hurting me having that mod rolled on the map. Back to Omens. Something that I'm not going to feel bad running in a magic map. Fortress map. I'm not getting lots of normal boss maps, but I have been getting those T17s. I also need to fix this passive tree yet again. 2 Bowyer's Dream, 2 Dapper Prodigy, 2 Porcupine. Good strongbox. I'm going to risk this as well. Give the Eldritch minions 80 fire res and max fire res. They still died. Okay. Omen of the Jeweler. Will be consumed when you use a Jeweler's Orb to ensure maximum sockets. It's a good one. It's worth doing this for the stuff like that. I'm really looking for the XP loss prevention, mostly. Otherwise, I couldn't care too much about these omens. However, that one will find use, I'm sure. If that fire res isn't going to destroy me on killing these Exarch enemies, I'm going to be very glad to have them back. Another Omen of the Jeweler. I have 7 grand embers. Come on. Give me that unnerve, please. Please, gloves. No. +1 max cold res. I'm okay with that for now. First time doing the tree ant ones. And so far, outside of the little volatiles that could get me, definitely the easiest of them. Actually, I think the hardest are the blue ones. Those enemies don't want to die, and I think they get extra crit. I've been one-shot several times by the blue ones. The big hulking beast that'll charge through you. The corpse explosion from the cultists, the purple ones, haven't bothered me at all, because it's not happening while I'm standing still talking to an NPC trying to use the league mechanic. No, it's like while I'm clearing through the map. Like, it's not as hard to, like, I'm consciously doing something. Awaken Control Destruction level 2 to level 3. Omen of Connection will be used when you use an orb of fusing to ensure maximum links. Okay, cool. Well, I have a 1 jeweler, 1 fusing, 6 link at my disposal. Ooh, Gary wants Allflame Embers of Anarchy. These pack is composed of a rogue exile. Those I would not want to run unless I did like the whole rogue exile tormented spirit bit, and I don't know that I want to do that. I'm not just gonna throw those in the map. So yeah, I think I'll give those away. He's got 16 ambush scarabs. This is a really cool shield MTX or item art, whatever it is. I like that one. 13 Allflame Embers of Anarchy for 16 ambush scarabs. Awesome. I love fun trades like that. You just barter random stuff. Can't do that in Trade League. Everything's got its price and its exact value, and the people want the trades to be instantaneous. Group self-found, man. I've said it a few times, I think. I can't imagine a better way to play Path of Exile. As much as I've enjoyed solo self-found, like group self-found's been fantastic. I think if the group got too big, it'd be a little bit too much, but us only having maybe 50 people active in it, it's pretty solid. And now, since I have those ambush scarabs, some of these more juicy remaining embers, I can actually throw down on them. I won't for the Omen ones, because just kind of happy with whatever these give me. Yes, Amelioration. It's the only one I have. No, I do have a portal one, but I'm not dying and letting this go to waste in that zone. 2 Immortal Resolve cards. 2 Unchained. Chains that bind. 4 Time Lost Relics. Another Diviner's Strongbox. Let's go. 2 more Chains that bind. Order of the Wrath. One of my favorite things to open in the game. Ooh, I have Boon of Justice hidden. Maybe I should be getting those. I don't know. No, I don't need to be picking those up. If I need Offerings to the Goddess, I can just go Delve. Omen of Brilliance. When you level up, grant 100% XP gain for 60 seconds. Okay. Could be useful leveling a new character. Once you get to the 90s, that might be not super useful. Omen of Blanching. 1 to 3 white sockets. 6 link. Coffin. Einhar's Memory of the Sacred Grove. I have 2 of these now. It'd be fun to run those if I could get a group of people together. I don't want to just run that by myself because I can share those crafts with other people and still get them. All done with the Omens. I picked them all up, even though most of these are pretty useless. And get the portal on death. I mean, I guess I can hold on to that. What next? Soul Fight, I save. I don't do those now. I've heard those are pretty good. I have a lot of these as well. Save the Untainteds as well. Manifested Wealth. Ember of Scientists. Like, this is a big one. I've picked up some more quality gems. Allflame Ember of the False Gods. Okay, I have 3 of those. Catalysts. Crusader, Shaper, Hunter, Crusader, Elder, Redeemer. I guess I run the Abyss ones. I don't think those are going to be anything amazing. Ooh, I have the Chalula ones still. I'll save those for the juice. There's Catalysts. Yeah, run the Abyss. I don't think the Abyss is going to be something I hold on to. I have 4 False Gods. And I can throw the gym ones in these too. And then full juice for all the rest. A pack boss will be a Stygian Spire. Interesting. Gonna throw 3 of them in. Oh, Stygian Spire right off the bat, eh? Okay. Well, this thing's gonna die at least. And I get a Stygian Vise. I'm level 85. 85 Jewel as well. So the Jewels actually get the +2 from the rare monster. If it drops off a rare monster, anyways. Grave, Row Corpse. On the second Stygian Spire. So is the only way to get 86 Jewels now then, since there's no +1 level to do T17 Abysses? That seems pretty wild. Oh, there's the last Stygian Spire. I was like, I only found 2. It's in the boss room. The good thing about the Abyss ones is that you can get a Stygian Vise. Guaranteed, I think, per one, since it spawns a Stygian Spire. Oh, look at this Blight. This is a ×6 Blight coming through this nonsense. Okay. Whatever you say. Very easy. Blighted Park Map, Crimson Oil. Ah, it spawned 2 of them in the boss room this time. That's awesome. Well, I would like to fight the boss. They're just gonna keep spewing stuff and making this room worse. Got it. All good. Oh no, the boss warped across the room. 2 Stygian Spires in the boss room again. So, Lava Chamber map. The Stygian Spires like to spawn in the boss room if you use the Embers. That happening 3 maps in a row kind of leads me to believe that's pretty guaranteed. I guess there's not a lot of room in the rest of this map. It's very narrow and doors, and I really dislike this map, but I had the most of these maps, so I ran them. Inspiration, level 20. Should make my Zealotry cheaper a little bit. Polaric Invitation. 8 grand Embers, though. Increased damage per Frenzy Charge. Better than it was. Where is that on Nerve? Please. Please. Back to +1 cold. Chaos dot, light new attacks. I'm gonna run a few not crazy maps for a minute and blast out this level. Grave Trough might actually be one of the biggest maps. You'll probably get more juice out of your embers. In a Grave Trough, there's a lot of enemies. Increased XP through an Untainted Devourers. Ooh, I found an Elder Devourer. Heal Skin, level 20. Another example of enormous map. Gained 8% of my level in that map. Awakened Firepin just leveled. Infernal Cry hit level 20. Domination Scarab of Teachings is better than Untainted's. Like, way better. Actually pretty remarkable. Ziggurat map. I'm still capped at 9k soul fight. That seems bad. So the way this is supposed to work, right? This converts to chaos. This is where I could use a meat sack. Alright, first one of these. This is just a normal meat sack. No chaos. 1 chaos from the second one. So what I really need is like a rare one. Here's a magic one. 6 chaos. Okay. Yes, please. This map is insanely huge, so there should be a lot of them. And they can also come out of the strong boxes. Yeah, 2 came out of the strong box. Cool. Another magic one. 6 more chaos. Divine Orb. Hello. Level 95. Got a third magic meat sack. No rare ones. Only 3 chaos. Alright then. With this level, I need to take exposure you inflict. Applies at least minus 18. 23 chaos from that map. Still a little ways to go on the Empower. But the fire exposure on hit is there. So Wave of Conviction comes out. Awaken Hex Touch. I can keep leveling. Do I have a Bane of Condemnation? No. Oh, hold up. Awaken Controlled Destruction gives me chance to unnerve. Well then, I guess I don't need that on the gloves. Now this is where I hit it on the gloves, right? Extinguish, crit, fire attacks. Oh, one more. Freeze spread. I have a 15 quality Bane. I could go try and run lab. Get one of the Bane of Condemnations. What is that? Is that a lab jewel? Ooh, and Disco is on. So he's got a really cool ring. I'm going to give him something really cool for it. This is max fire damage, max Hail to Vash buff effect. I'm giving him a Rocky out of his dance. Right on. So this is huge, actually. So if I take this ring off, I need cold res. Take this ring off. I just need chaos. And I lose the life, but gain more strength. And then this ring could just be cold res and chaos. What I want to know though is damage says 10,533 to 12,751. That's not small. Helmet could be better as well. The big issue at the moment though is how do I want to apply the flammability elemental weakness. I was going to do Bane of Condemnation, increased AoE. You know what, let's just do a normal Bane. Applied curses have less effect. That's... no, it's going to level. It's kind of the idea though. And then I can faster casting that just so I can throw it down real quick and I'll have gained a bit from that. And then dropping this ring increases the mana cost of the Firestorm, which also has its downsides. However, I could potentially make a flask that gives me spell damage Leech's energy shield. It's been recommended to me by a couple people. Unless I can just grab that. Ooh, right here. Spell damage Leech's energy shield. Let me drop this damage here. Grab that. That should be sufficient. Currently have a point into lightning res right here too. If I did a craft for a helmet like I did these gloves, there's a lot of potential in that. Since there's so much strength on this, what I should do is recraft my belt. It doesn't need the strength there anymore. It might not need the fire res even. Hold up. Okay, so fire res is still good there. So no. I don't reroll that belt. I just got a bunch of Stygian Vises. So I can just make a new one. And I haven't run for catalysts yet, so I haven't increased this at all. That's where I'm headed next. This circle ring needs blessed. 14 strength, 30 regen. Good. Then feed it some turbulent catalysts. Gonna raise the flat fire and percent fire damage on it. Make it even better. What hoarder crafting stuff do I have? Oh, it has to be rare. Yes, let me throw fertile catalysts on this just in case it hits something worth saving. Still need to alch it. Reroll chaos. And then I need to open suffix with life. That is not an open suffix, but that is a lot of life. Do I have an annulment orb? No. Okay. That'll have to do for now. Let's next hit the GCPs real hard. The thing that I need the most is Call to Arms. Quality this up, and then I need to clean out this mess. First, let me just look for Corrupted. A lot of these are coming from strong boxes. These all absolutely get vendored. 15 GCPs from that little bit. There's a lot of things that could use quality. The Awakened Gems need it. Conch Effect. You know, I'll flip the Conch Effect. It's in a blue socket anyways, so it'll level quickly. Next, find all the 20 quality gems. Save these. Do I have any Firestorm? 16 quality Firestorm. That needs to be leveling. And the rest of these I vendor. For the GCPs, 20 GCPs for inventory of that. Another 20 GCPs. That puts me at 60 GCPs. So get the Awakened Fire Pin. Nice 10% damage. My damage number dropped off as well because I flipped this gem. Quality and Steel Skin would be good. Flip the faster casting. Couple more quality on Bane. Then quality Steel Skin, I guess. Div cards. Gem. Ooh. Level 19 quality Transfigured Gem. Smite of Divine Judgment. Okay. Strong boxes, though, giving me a bunch of GCPs from the Gem Cutter. Boxes, a level 20 gem. The Union. 20 quality Vol gems. Golems. Other 20 quality gems. Conductivity, level 20. 20 quality Vol Firestorm, 20 quality Vol Earthquake, Carrion Golem 21, another 21 Carrion Golem, Fuse Channeling, Ellie Focus, Detonate Dead, finish off the Steel Skin, quality the Automation, that's more cooldown for my Steel Skin, Allflame Ember of Trial Guards, Catalysts, hopefully it'll give me a bunch. I have 9 maps worth of big juice. Domination. What do we got? That's less pack size. That's bad. Ultimatum Cores. Trial Guards. Okay, Trial Guards, Trial Cores. There are different of these. There's 2 catalysts already. Tempering Catalyst. Noxious. Oh, that Spell Leech was such a great idea. Turbulent. Prismatic. Gotten a couple good catalysts. Not just catalysts. These are all just monsters from ultimatums. Oh, this Bane isn't working. It has to be leveled to the level of the gems. Maybe I just need to cast them. So even if I had the Bane of Condemnation, I'd need it to be leveled. 3 Embers in a super juiced map. It gave me a decent chunk of catalysts. Getting 3 prismatics and a tempering out of there, I am really happy with that. Another less pack size? Come on. Go again. I put 4 of them on this. And they're already coming. Tempering Catalyst. Fertile Catalyst. Kind of so much stuff around I can't really tell what the drops are. Since everything else is automated, it's really not that hard to get both curses down on a single target when needed. They got really big AoE. I don't want to use an Arcanist brand because they're going to trigger off my trigger bots and cost double mana and just spam cast all over the place. And that's a lot of ES drain that I don't want. 6 more Turbulence. Yeah, these are very good Embers. Very, very good. Only 2 of those left, so I guess it's time to start on the others. And I can throw 6 more into the ring. I only need 2 more. Do the special craft ones. Oh, and the Cheulas. Here, I'll do 2 Catalysts, 1 Cheula. Exalted Orb, 39 Cheula Splinters. The Catalysts were not near as strong out of that map. Why does it keep giving me high with less pack size? Come on. Throw 2 Cheulas in this one. Allflame Ember of the Elder. Increased fire. This map is so insane. There's Cheula Splinters absolutely everywhere. 2 of the Fortunate. I'm gonna have to do some work on my loot filter tomorrow, I think. I can clean up the Embers that I'm not gonna be picking up as well. I came out of that map with a Cheula Breachstone and 24 more Splinters, using just 2 of those. And the high density one was lower pack size, so I didn't end up in there. That's why I didn't use the Cheula ones in Toxic Sewers, though, because I knew they were... like, I needed to juice those with the whole bit. 2 high, 3 low. This one, I'm going for Shaper Influence. We have another Shaper one. Yes. Entity of the Void. Oh, they're going to be all over the place, aren't they? Oh, this is so ridiculous. Ventur's Gamble. There's all these Shaper balls coming around and Shaper portals, and this is coming out of the strongbox. It's a little crazy, to say the least. Like, the balls just keep coming. They're, like, spewing out of the portal. Like, what is this? Hopefully the others aren't as bad as this, because I am not a fan of this shaper nonsense. This is just two. Just two of them, and it's... oh god. Portals and balls, and it just, like, never ends. And maybe I shouldn't have put devoted mods on them. It might have been better off putting the other things, because... oh my god. Oh, got it! Has Shaper or Elder influence. That sucks. I did get one, but you can't choose the thing. And it's worse for Conqueror because it's a 1 in 4. Or else you could just, like, completely break your item off the craft. I got a Divine Shrine, so, like, I just want to stop for a second. Like, it's ridiculous. Maybe take away their Echoing Shrine. I gathered up a bunch of these balls. I wonder what happens when I hit this. Oh! Oh, that was so crazy. There had to have been at least 100 there. Is it like I can keep running around and gathering them. I think they're just continuously spawning around the entities of the void is what's happening, and they will spawn out of the strong boxes too. And it's easy to get caught up in all the other ads and portals and whatever else. So yeah, there's balls all over the place. The 72% max life is ES definitely didn't help here. Venture's Cable reduced quant. I picked up over 100 individual alterations in that map too. Something I want to do. I still want to see alterations, but hide individual drops because of the lantern. Yeah, I clicked this one strong box. There's 2 entities of the void that popped out of it. So there's 2 things spawning balls, and then one of them turned into a portal. No, they both turned into portals that then spew out enemies that launch other frost bolts. Like that's the whole culmination of it all happening right there. No, there's still a strong box. There's 2 strong boxes left. I thought I was done. This map's giving me a headache. The balls come out of the portals too. Eldritch Exalted Orb. Okay. So knowing now that the Shaper Elder influence one of these is the same, I don't think I ever want to run one of those Shaper ones again. Hopefully the Elder one is better. Let's see. I've got a Crusader, Redeemer, Hunter. Need a Warlord. Do I have a Warlord? I want to put all 4 of them in one map, if possible. I have 2 Redeemers, 2 Crusader, 2 Hunters. So I can test these out to know if putting all 4 of them in a map is a good idea or not. I only have 4 more big juicers too. I also have the False God ones. The Ember of Scientists and Manifested Wealth. Those, can't really know what I can do until I put the map in. This one has increased monster variety, so I can put more things in this one. Extra monsters. Kodaka and Kodoka. Casts Lightning Warp. Okay. This is probably a terrible idea. Go hunting for some 6-links in this one. Okay, yeah, we've got some Lightning Warps coming. Lightning Warp Totems. Okay, Strongbox. Lots of Lightning Warp Totems. Untainted Apes, though. Oh my god. I found a Kodoka, and then Kodaka, I think is a cold one. Yeah, it's a cold one. 5-link. These packs aren't enormous. And I think only the big ones are dropping items. Found another one. Found 2 of them here. Oh, there's a... oh, God. No. This is amazing. I love it. There's so many Lightning Warp Totems. No 6-links yet, though. I've confirmed now, though, that it's not just 1 per Ember. Kind of like how the tattoo ones, you only get 1 boss per Ember for those. So that's cool, at least. Still no 6-links, though. Iolite Ring. It's the first one of these I've seen. That came off of one of them. Another 5-link. Okay, the big ones can come out of the strong boxes. I've seen that happen now. It's over here. There's a 6-link Eclipse Staff. Not bad. 2 more 5-links. Incandescent Invitation. Oh, this one spawned 2. The strong box opened again. A 6-link Flesh Ripper. There were a lot of 5-links, but for 4 of those, getting 2 decent 6-link bases. This one looks good. I just want to do it. Y'all's got one. I'm gonna give him a Cheula. Okay, so I've got a Warlord, Crusader, Redeemer, Hunter. Warriors of Drox is all gonna be melee. or attacks. They can hinder with spells. Baron can have the adrenaline. Going in blind on all 4 of them. Let's do it. Okay. Yep. Just influenced packs. Do they like spawn? Are they like not actually here? Or are they like kind of spawn in? So they are kind of grouped up on the shrines. Like they should be. Let's strongbox. Strongbox. Okay. I mean, this actually isn't that bad compared to some of the other stuff I've been doing. The Shaper map scared me. The Tormented ones. Ah, it's so many enemies. They're very densely packed though, so when I get my explosion to go off, it's pretty good. And there's none of the like extra effects that come in the influenced maps, like the snakes or the ground degen or the banners. I was kind of expecting that. I was expecting this to be a nightmare, but actually pretty tame, all things considered. Now, will I get any of the corpses? That's the next question. Ooh, I hit an abyss. So now I got that happening. There's a ghost on top of the strongbox. I let him. I waited. Oh, and then it got on the Exile. Good. No Conqueror Influence Craft, but those are fairly tame. Rare Magic, unaffected by curses. I could throw 3 in here. Let's do... Got 4 normals. I could squeeze 4 into this. Pack monsters can drop contracts and rogue markers. Pack monsters have a chance to leave corpses with a special craft. Pack monsters drop currency items. Make those the magic ones. Tumbling Wealth, passive, constructs, and they flee. Okay. That one, okay, I'm gonna put this one on the increased pack size. Then slap a Cheula in this, and I'll save the Elder for the next map, throw Redeemer in. What a concoction this one is. Oh, there's fleeing currency. Oh my god. Every single one of them drops a currency item. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so how can I make this a little better? Drop the currency size. So there should be a bunch of these little currency things. Ooh, I heard a big one. Exalted Orb. Oh, yep, you hit them out of the strongbox. The Fortunate. Yeah, the little head's just rolling away. Oh, look at them go! That is amazing. Mostly all Vol and Chaos Orbs. Oh, I heard something else big. Exalted Orb. Eldritch Exalted Orb. Come back here. Yeah, go hunting them down. I gotta make sure there's 0 monsters left in this map. They are all just like booking it. So I'm gonna have to herd them into corners. I can herd them into corners pretty nicely. Exalted Orb. Confirmed it came from one of those currency things this time. Yep, corners. I see them all up here at the top of my screen. Oh my... Whoa! I can't. It's amazing. I need like somebody with a ranged build to come like help me pick these things off. No, I'm chasing them into the boss arena. I'm not sure exactly how many are in this map. How many are actually left? Wow, there's still so many. I think they actually are different heads, given whether. Oh, here's my craft. I got a random Conqueror Influence one too. Creates experimented weapon. I got 2 of them. Whoa, they like came back to the like edge of my screen or something, and like walked into a firestorm. Yeah, there's so many up here. Yeah, where are you gonna go now? Oh, here's some. These ones are part of a strongbox still. 27 monsters left. I see one. But then if I run, okay, can't always lure them into it. The strongbox is still locked. Found one. Oh, here they are. Heard them into the corner. There's one. Okay, they should still all be below me. That's good. I just don't want them to go up. Yep, got a bunch. Nope, that one. There's that. 14. This one's an Exalt. Yeah, it was notably an Exalt, like, on the ground. I could tell. Might be it. There's one left. Now, how to find the one? There it is. Got it. Alright, let me organize this. So that is 287 Chaos, 65 Vol Orbs, 5 Exalts, and then 36 Chayla Splinters. See, I have 184 Chaos. That is so crazy. And that's not even mentioning the 2 experimented weapons and the Conqueror influence craft. Oh boy. Last one. Only one I haven't seen yet is the Elder influence. And I got a minus pack size. Strongest monster damage is probably okay. Pack leader, null portals. I'm gonna have to... Oh, those are gonna suck too. And then I want to throw in the Hunter Crusaders that are left. Finish them off. Okay, the null portal died pretty quickly. Ooh, I just got another trial cores. Those are catalysts. Yeah, this is nothing compared to the Shaper. The Shaper was so bad. Then I'm gonna have null portals popping out of strong boxes in here, I'm sure. Null portals are absolutely coming out of the strong boxes. They must have like a big hitbox, because they're just melting. Fortress map. About 100 million left to go on the gym. Conk effects back up to level 19. Damage says 13,427. Something else that I want to know. Level 20 anger. Is that better than zealotry? No. Okay, that's what I thought. I can try again to roll this implicit. Unique enemy damage per frenzy charge? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, GCPs. Why are you going to give me GCPs? A map that I have to run white because it's corrupted. I need to go back to throw in the big ones up top. This is how you actually find the corpses. See, Cassia, my mind tells me, don't need anything. Toxic sewer, though. Gotta do it. And this one did not give me the big stack like I wanted. Awakened Elite Focus level up. Syndicate Researchers. Scarabs. Trial Cores. Catalysts. Ancestral Vision. Modifiers to chance to suppress spell damage also apply to chance to avoid elemental ailments at 50% their value. That's insane. Ziggurat map. 2 Cheula Embers in one map. I have stood on top of this toxic sewer boss and died to him way too many times in these few maps that I've ran. Polaric Invitation. Ziggurat map. Creating unmakings for some annuls. I am getting pretty good return on unmakings, even though I wasted a lot at the beginning of the day. Running Exarch influence, those altars will sometimes just pop off. Empower has leveled up, finally. Right on. 13,427. 67 mana cost. Go for it. 14,591. Still 67 mana cost. And the reservation drop. There's more free mana. I guess now the next step is to double corrupt it, which means I'm going to have to run incursions, which is probably going to be the focus for next time on Wednesday. But now to finish the day where we started with the Screaming Invitation and see how much things have improved, because this fight was very painful at the start. So now I've got better effect of my curses, for sure. And I've got more damage on top of that. Oh yeah. This boss is actually taking damage. Yes. Okay. So things have improved a little bit, I would say. And there's still a lot of potential. It's just kind of in RNG's hands, I think, at this point. And I think I go for a helmet craft before I go for an amulet craft. I probably have enough corpses that I can do that next time as well. But it's finally coming around. I'm very happy about that. And I'm not super desperate yet for damage, where I like spec Pain Attunement and then I throw like an Anger on my life for maximum damage potential. That is something that could potentially happen. It's probably a bad idea, because then the build is get hit and you die. There's definitely better ways to go about that, I think. Eldritch Exalted Orb, much better. Very happy with that, but we're going to leave it here for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.